Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Matt Prater's been around a long time. Will get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Open man, right side. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
May to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He finds Bell. That's caught. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. Some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A handoff to Pacheco. Whoa! Second down and 8. Here's Love to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. It's an Arizona first down. A give here to Pacheco. And the Cardinals are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That's good for 11 and a first down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
From the gun, hit to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Williams in motion. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Off the play fake, it's May. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. We are through one. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Here's May to throw it on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Patriots. That his 16th touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Patriots are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. That'll be taken in by Connor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. McBride is the motion man. They'll go for it. Love. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback.
And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Cardinals.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10.
Prater to kick off for Arizona.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Pats move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Pacheco, first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A huge run from Pacheco. 37 yards. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
Third and long. Now Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Off the play fake, here's May. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Williams in motion. May to throw on 2nd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. May now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? As they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's May. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. On play action, here's May. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New England. The kicking team up for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will go up by 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
35-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll air it out down the middle. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Cardinals 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And this will be a Cardinals first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They go sideline, and he stayed. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's 2nd and 6. Love. That's to the right side and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. Here's Pacheco. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Arizona. That his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this one is blocked. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From out of the gun, here's May. He finds Bell. That's caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Bell is the man in motion. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. On 2nd down, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Darren Browning. And the Cardinals are going to get the football at their own 40.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. McBride is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays. Why? Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Third and long. To throw is Love. A short one here, caught by McBride. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 2nd down, Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2. Here's Love. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Second and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for it. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he will score again. Touchdown, New England. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
32.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Not too much power on that kick over the back lines with the new rules in effect. They'll start the drive at the 30-yard line. And in motion is Brown. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be it. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is May. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Patriots 1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. He is in. Touchdown, Patriots. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A good play action with Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs, clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. On first down, it's Love. He gets that to Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On first and 10, here's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.